given to him, the governor personally ticked the person's name. The governor is, by the way, let me also mention that in February this year, I was with the governor in Germany. At least I had some levels of discussion with him. He was in pains. I met him in the hospital bed. We discussed with him. And for people to come and say, after several months, that the man has degenerated to the extent that he cannot speak, he cannot do this, is not true, that it's his wife. It's very uncharitable on the woman. And for family friends of Dambaba, for people to say that they should not be around Dambaba, because if they are around him, they are the ones that are acting, making him to work. Nobody has stopped the deputy governor from going to brief the governor. Nobody has stopped him.
What about the
one highly placed federal government appointee asked me at the airport in Abuja. He said, "Where is the deputy governor?" I said, "I don't know. I thought that he was going to be here. Maybe he will be in Jalingo."
Did he
when
at any
the
time
governor was received? Nobody is stopping him.
Did he at any time go to see the governor while he was in Germany?
He did go to Germany, I'm aware, and he went to the US. It's after he came back from the US that he said that the governor was getting better, that the governor was all right. He was expecting the governor to come back. And he told me personally that the governor could write now as early as April. So I'm surprised that he is among those that are saying the governor cannot write now. So was he lying to me then?
Does it mean that he was not prevented from seeing the governor?
How can you prevent a deputy
governor when he came back
to
Abuja?
There's a video clip of the deputy governor, then acting governor, meeting with the governor at the hospital in New York when he was in rehabilitation home.
What about when he came back in Abuja? Was the deputy governor prevented from seeing him?
He did not show up in Abuja.
Now, why is the deputy governor being made to, look like he's being disloyal? Because we also remember very clearly, you've talked about the Yaradua example also very, extensively. We remember then that the vice president, then vice president, was already acting president when late President Yaradua was returned to Nigeria. We remember that did not prevent, yes, on the day he came back, I think the following day there was supposed to be a Federal Executive Council meeting. That meeting for some reason did not hold, but subsequently we found out that these meetings were holding. So the acting president continued to act until such a time as when the president, could finally come and take over. Why is the deputy governor of Taraba State being made to look like he's been disloyal, considering the state of health? I mean, even you have said he's yet to return to the state he was when he was voted into office as the governor of Taraba State.
The governor of Taraba State came back until everybody saw when he struggled to come down from the aircraft. He shook hands with people, he met with prominent people. And he flew back. Hundreds of thousands of people lined up to receive him in Jalingo. He has met with pastors. People have been going to see him openly. He's been on TV. That is unlike the situation of our dear President Yaradua. Yaradua was not seen in public. But even at that time, the President Goodluck did not make any derogatory remark. President Goodluck did not hold meetings. The National Assembly did not come out to make any derogatory remark about him. Nobody sponsored the press to say the man was brain dead. Nobody contested any authority with President Yaradua. That is loyalty. This is not what is happening. You just read a statement by yourself that the deputy governor issued a statement that no instrument by the governor should be recognized except the one that is issued by him.
That wasn't the statements we read. No, the statements we read said recognized by him and the governor. I think that was a statement that's on the front page of the Vanguard. I think it's very important that we get that particular rider clear. It has to be signed by himself and the governor. That's what was sent to them.
The governor's
question
associates
is,
don't have access to government instruments.
I didn't get you there.
And the governor, I don't know the process of Taraba State, but I know in most states of the Federation, governors don't sign instruments personally.
Okay. Now, just quickly as well, while the deputy governor, you know, the acting governor continues, would there have been an issue, for instance, assuming the governor had come back? Nobody can say the governor was not seen in public, but assuming he was said to still be resting and recuperating, would there have been any issue with that? I mean, until such a time when, you know, possibly his voice would have been much stronger to address the people of Taraba State. Would there have been a problem with that?
I don't understand the question you are raising. I didn't hear that question well, but if I hazard what you are trying to ask, the governor is back. That is what is important. And the governor can do the things that they said he could not do. So what is important, and I did point out that even when the governor, even before he traveled, the governor delegated a lot of functions to the deputy governor. So the question of saying that the governor doesn't do physical, no governor in the country goes to do physical work, carrying blocks and doing things. The governor sit down to receive reports, discuss them, and then a decision is arrived at. And the governor, in this case, Governor Damba Basunte, is able to do that.
All right, then, Rema Shaolu, a public affairs analyst, thank you very much indeed for speaking with us today on Sunrise Daily. All right, then we're back after this.
Thank you.
Please join us again. All right, then, welcome back. Let's run through some of your comments, and we'll start with this one from Musa. Musa writes in from Lagos, actually. He says, what is your guest implying? I mean, there is no doubt that Dambaba is not well and cannot pilot the affairs of millions of people. Besides, the governor didn't write to make deputy acting governor. The House did because of the prevailing circumstances then. They are therefore right in rejecting the transmitted letter. Please leave the rhetoric. He goes on and on. All right, Dambaba. Musa from Lagos, actually.
Well, Everest Naji sends this, so we say Chooks sends this one. He says, Santai is a natural, slow body movement person. People should not judge his health by his physical appearance. He looks not fully strong, no doubt, but is recovered enough to take charge with his assistant with him. That's Chooks.
Now to our tweets, the current political crisis has again demonstrated